Good day, guys, and welcome back to the Hidebound Convivium. This is going to be a short little video today. Hopefully, with any luck, this is going to go up on the same day as the second part of Beowulf, so there will be real content on the channel. But I wanted to take a minute to talk to you guys about the Hidebound Press. So, I explained in the beginning part of the Beowulf video, but I'll explain again here. I've been very negligent in putting content up on the channel. That's come to be a pretty usual thing. Um, I have a hard time devoting time from life to work on the channel. But as some of you may know, I am a writer by trade. And I write not just opinion stuff and essays, but also short fiction and poetry. And I really wanted to have a platform where I could share that with you guys. So I created the Hidebound Press. It is a Substack newsletter. So I'm jumping on the train of everyone who's publishing a Substack newsletter. And I'm going to publish one myself. And not only is it going to contain, as I said, poetry, short fiction, and essays, uh, in some cases, it contains the written form of the essays that appear on this channel. So if you prefer a written essay to a video essay, you can usually find it over there. But also, I'm trying to put things on the Substack that are a little bit too risque or on the nose, or basically things that are generally not tolerated on YouTube. So if I ever do, get a fairly large enough profile channel, um, I don't want to run afoul of those things. So, um, for the time being, most of the controversial things that I say, and I don't say very many controversial things, but given that the YouTube censors evolve with the times, there's no telling what I will say that will be controversial. So, anything I think might be remotely of that nature will be on the Substack. So I would check it regularly for things like that. Um, but moreover, I just think it's a good idea to have a written platform, and I'm still going to upload things to the YouTube channel. So it's really just a companion to the channel. It's not meant to replace the channel. So that being said, we can go ahead and take a look at the thing. So let me pop over. So the address, and I'll put it in the description, although it's pretty easy to remember, is hidebound.substack.com. And I've been hard at work just putting stuff up on the Substack so that people who subscribe will have something to read when they subscribe, because sometimes it's a week or two between posts. So some of my more recent fiction, I'll put up more regular releases and updates on the Hidebound Press, but also some of you who are long-time listeners to the channel will recognize things like The Step. I've put that up on the channel. And then there are also some essays here, especially further down. Um, so, like for example, embracing the literary mindset, the visage of the machine. Those were both video essays that first appeared on um, the YouTube channel. So you can go over there and subscribe if that's something you're interested in. And I don't have time to devote away from my job and um, various other worldly obligations. Um, to write my fiction and my essays. So really, whatever dribbles out onto the Hidebound Press is just sort of whatever I can work on in my free time, just like this YouTube channel. So I'm not soliciting money. However, if there's a considerable core of you who are very much interested in um, having more short fiction or poetry or even essays up on the press that you can read on a regular basis, um, you can petition me. I will graciously condescend to put on a patron tier on the newsletter, and so that by giving me, a buck or two a month, you might be able to subsidize the greater and faster creation of the kinds of things you like to read if you enjoy it. But as of the moment, there is no paid subscription for the newsletter. It is anybody can read anything on there, and if that suits everybody, then that's the way it will remain. Um, so that's enough, I think, shilling the press. Go and subscribe to the email newsletter, and you'll know exactly what I'm up to because like I said, I update the press a little bit more regularly than the channel, and hopefully some of the things on the press can eventually migrate over to the channel if you guys prefer, for example, having audiobooks read to you or audio stories read to you instead of reading it with your own eyeballs. Some of those might migrate over. And in general, that's a quick and easy way that you can communicate with me as well as here in the comments section. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you for considering subscribing to the press. And as always, have a good day and God bless.